Today, I'm going to discuss a question based on shares and dividend. An important one. The question is, Sachin invested rupees 8,500 in 10% rupees 100 shares at rupees 170. He sells the shares when the price of each share rises by rupees 30. He invests the proceeds in 12% rupees 100 shares at rupees 125. Find three things. Number one, the sale proceeds. Number two, the number of rupees 125 shares he buys. And number three, the change in his annual income. As I do this sum, I'll explain you various terms related to shares and dividend. So, if you have a look at this first question, Sachin invested rupees 8,500. That means this comes as investment. So, investment is how much? Investment is rupees 8,500. In 10% rupees 100 shares, that means that 10% is called dividend rate. So, dividend is 10%. Rupees 100 shares. This 100 is called the face value. The original value of a share. That is the face value. Face value, we call it as FV. So, face value is rupees 100. At rupees 170. At rupees 170. That means if you want to buy this share, these shares are available in the market at this price. So that is the market value. So market value, that is we call it as MV. MV is rupees 170. So first and foremost, I know I have invested 8,500 rupees in a share whose original price is 100 rupees and market value is this. So first we like to find out how many shares did I buy. So number of shares bought. Number of shares bought. That is equals to what? That is equals to my investment divided by at what price I am buying. So investment divided by market value per share. So investment is 8,500 and market value per share is rupees 170. So this 0 cancels with 75, 8,500. So I am cancelling this 0. So with 17 if I cancel, so this becomes 50. So number of shares what? 50. So 50 number of shares I bought with 8,500 rupees. So what will be the nominal value? What is nominal value? Nominal value, NV, is the total price of all the shares bought at face value. Face value is what? Face value is the cost of one share original, that is the company's price, is face value. And nominal value is the total price of all the shares at MV, that is face value. So I bought 50 shares and the face value is 100. So this will be 50 into 100, that is rupees 5,000. 5,000. Now the company is paying 10%. That is the dividend. So that is my income from the share. So what is income? Income is the dividend earned. So income how much? So income is equal to, income from this share is equal to 10% of NV of nominal value. 10% of the nominal value. So that is rupees 10%, 10 by 100 into nominal value is 5,000. So that is rupees 500. So that is the income from this first case of variety of shares. So am I clear? So first 8,500 I bought whose share. So very important is this line, 10% 100 shares at 170. So this 10% is my dividend rate, this 100 rupees is my face value and this is my market value. Now what the person is doing? He sells these shares when the price of each share rises by 30 rupees. How many shares he is holding? He is holding 50 shares. How much is his yearly income? His income is 500 rupees from this share. Now what he is doing? He is selling of these shares. At what price? When the price rises to by 30. That means it was 170, rises by 30 means that the new price of this share is rupees 200. New price is equal to rupees 200. So he is selling the shares when the price became this much. Where from I got 200? 170 plus rises by this 30. So I've added. So sale proceeds, number one, my first question, the sale proceeds. So sale proceed means how much money I got when I sold these shares. When this person sold the shares, how much money he got by selling. He has got how many shares? He has got 50 shares and price of is 200. So that is rupees 200 into 50. So that becomes rupees 5 to 10, 10,000. So 10,000 is the sale proceeds. Now this is the money which he got after selling the shares. Now that is said, he invests the proceeds. That means whatever I got, the person got after selling the shares, that he is investing in a second type of share. So second case. So in the second case, what is happening? He is invested in a share where the dividend rate is 12%. Dividend is 12%. Rupees 100 shares. Face value is rupees 100. At 125, so this is the market value per share is rupees 125. So he has how much money in hand? He has got 10,000 rupees in hand and the market value is 125. That is the price at which he can buy. So therefore, number of shares he can buy. Number of shares bought. This is the second part of the question. Number of 125 shares is buy. This is the price is 125. Is equal to investment. Investment here is 10,000. So 10,000 divided by 125. So with 125, if I divide this, I am going to get this. So with 125, if I cancel, this becomes 80. We get 80 shares. 80 shares can be purchased. So if I got 80 number of shares, so second is number of 125 shares is 80. So what will be the nominal value? So NV of 80 shares. NV of 80 shares will be, face value is how much? For the second case, the face value is 100. So it will be 80 into 100, that is rupees 8,000. 8,000 is the nominal value of 80 shares. So what will be the income? Income in the second case. Income is dividend rate is 12%. So 12% of 12% of 8,000 rupees. 8, 12, 96, 960. So 960 is the new income from this particular share. So the third part of the question they have asked, find the change in his annual income. So the third part, I am doing the third part here. Change in income. What is the change in income? Change in income means initially his income was 500 from this type of share, and from this particular shares his income has become 960. So change in income will be rupees 960 minus 500, that is rupees 460. Hope you have followed, and I have tried to explain you these terms, that what are the terms that are linked with this particular question. Read the question and mention, note down, write down the way I have written it, then it will look simpler. Hope you have followed and practice this type of questions from your textbooks or sample papers.